Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Captain's Table. I am Kiki. I am Kiki, your captain for today, and these are your fearless mech pilots. Say hello, pilots.
Hello,
fearless mech pilots.
We are going to get sued one day. This is Spotlight Core. Happy Black History Month. We are going to start off with some introductions, starting off with a fellow gamer, someone that plays video games on YouTube, Shkloomp.
Hey, I exist.
With another gamer, the only he here, plays video games on Twitch instead. Squid from the Squid Easy.
I'm only a he on Thursdays though, so.
Oh, okay.
Just picked the wrong day.
We have somebody else who plays games on Twitch. Rarnix.
Hi.
And someone who never has played a video game in her life ever, I promise. Lily.
How the bloody hell are ya?
You're not supposed to be in character yet.
That's not in character, that's just Lily.
That's just
me.
That's
just Australian. Imagine playing video games. I could never.
Anyway,
In character or Australian, what's the difference?
Anyway, this is Spotlight Core episode 2. Previously on Spotlight Core, our pilots and the rest of Valerie's cell came into the planet of Corseca, the jungle planet of Corseca. They got stopped by customs, and they had to bullshit their way through customs before finally making it into the jungle to their mission to raid this mysterious black site that none of them know what is happening. So in the interest of trying to find out what's happening and maybe leak the information to the public and start some sort of, at least some sort of uproar at least, they have gone to the Jungles of Corseca to find out. After fighting off some patrols around the black site, they are finally making their way into the black site. Yay.
How much do you think the that person that we talked to at the what's the name? Like how much they actually drank after they dealt with our ships?
Probably a lot, just from you specifically.
I think he liked me. Honestly, I think I was their favorite.
Hearing Australians talk being a thing that moves people to drink explains a lot about the state of alcohol in Australia.
Just to listen to themselves talk, they have to drink. Makes themselves have to drink. God.
That would be a very Australian problem to have.
I only have one cider at this session, okay? I just to keep myself
just
cool.
for the
She needs
session,
more.
okay.
She
Just for the
needs
session.
more.
Afterwards.
Doesn't have enough.
Thank you, dead man. The dead man gets me. You know you've said something true about Australians if the next word you hear is "Oi!"
Wait.
That's how you know it was cutting.
Okay, so on the previous episode, as we said, you all took out some patrols. You took them out, not the most quietly, but you took them out for the you took them out in a way that and bullshitted your way into making them think that nothing is too awry.
We were given 2 priorities, quickly and quietly, and 1 out of 2's not bad.
Yeah. So Zadie came on and took over their comms and said that they were having some comms issues and someone just got spooked by some local wildlife, and it seems, at least as far as everyone knows, that the lie was believed. So you all started to make your way towards the entrance of the black site. You all, I believe you all, did you all need to do any kind of slight downtime stuff? I say slight downtime as in like
couple of minutes.
Yeah, stabilizing. I know Squid stabilized the horse you rode in on. I don't know if anybody else needs to stabilize or anything.
I'm good.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I stabilized for HP, and then I also
did anybody need to stabilize to reload?
I did. I thought I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. As we're getting going, I will say to Anila, so 3-0, eh? You're on par with Ringo at the moment.
That didn't count. Now, for next time.
All right. So as you all make your way up the path to the black site entrance, so Sarah comes on over your radio and it's good. Doesn't look like there's any other patrols on my systems here, so you all should be clear to just enter.
What, we can just go inside like that?
Not even like 1 or 2 more patrols, maybe?
Not even a trap?
You gotta have something on behind in the competition.
I just know that there's nobody else outside.
Then we search for more inside. Come on, let us get moving.
So as you all start getting closer to like where the actual black site is, you kind of just realize that there's not really like a whole big building here or anything. It just looks like a bunker entrance.
Oh, alright.
Well, what do you got, Papa Bear? I'm not exactly an ideas kind of girl.
I'm just gonna stroll in.
I would send Papa Bear first, honestly.
That is reasonable.
The door does seem to be open.
I don't like that.
It's like a big, I say big, it's like one of those bigger, like, kind of garage type doors, it like opens up and it's like really thick.
Oh. Yeah, I am going to instantly start wandering through, and I'm gonna look back and be like, come on, maybe they got some beer waiting for us.
Doubtful, but worth hoping.
It's definitely one of 2 things. Either they're shipping something out or they're inviting us in.
Neither of those are beer, but I'll go try it anyway.
Okay, how are you all entering? Like, are you trying to be sneaky about it? Are you just waltzing in? Are you going in ready for a fight? How are you?
I would try to enter quietly. Like sneaking.
I feel like unless anyone says anything, I'm just gonna have my swords, my sword and dagger out, and just kind of wander in, looking around, like someone kind of, yeah.
Can I do a spot check on it?
Yeah. You don't see any kind of defenses or any like enemies. in like the corridor or anything like that, and there's nothing on your sensors. You can see some cameras though.
We don't
Anyone
have.
got anything to take those out?
No, we don't
Nope.
have anyone with tech abilities. So
Gotta go rough old school style. Straight through.
We can shoot the cameras before we rush in.
shooting cameras with standardized mech weapons is
Overkill.
Definitely one way
overkill.
to
Just
go out.
implies you're using unnecessary amounts of force. This is worse than that because it's like a camera seeing a mech enter is literally less alarming than a bunch of gunshots going off inside the building. A bunch of like everything a mech has is counted as heavy artillery.
You know what? How about we do this? We go in like we belong there.
That's what I'm thinking. We just walk in like we're supposed to be there and wait for the alarms to start going off. I'll do this in character. If we had more intel and we had better sense of what they were doing down here and what kind of security they have inside, I would think perhaps stealth or impersonation or other techniques. We have no intel. At this point, from here on out, is wild flying, and this squad is best at making things less alive, so I suggest we take that approach from the start.
I bet you the person watching the cameras is flogging it anyway.
Most likely. Look at the security they have out here. They're not actually expecting company. They don't have response prepared for us.
Now we'll be right.
I think Papa Bear is gonna. Everything is under control.
Nothing, Mama.
I think Papa Bear is gonna lead the approach, and I think he's going in with just ready to open fire on the if he sees something reacting to him, basically.
Okay. As you all start walking in, I need some kind of roll from you all.
Sure.
If we're trying to look like we belong, would you say stay cool?
Damn.
Yes.
Would you
But I
consider
need
this a
something like-
hostile or unforgiving environment?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
But I need all of you to roll.
How about I do act unseen and unheard?
Yeah, would this count as acting unseen
You
or
are
unheard?
not able to be unseen or unheard in this situation.
I'll go with
Cool,
equal.
I will take.
Alright, so rolling just a straight 20.
Just a straight 20.
Damn, alright, there's nothing straight about my 20s. Yo.
Alright, here's your straight 20.
Oh, straight 20, okay.
Well, I mean, if it was stay cool, you can roll your stay cool. It's fine.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
we'll count.
Then yeah, I guess add 2 to mine.
Yeah, add 2.
Which is still only 9.
As you all enter, alarms start going off.
Of course.
I continue to march forward and ignore the alarms. This, as far as I'm concerned, this is what we expected to happen when we came into the bunker. When I was told we don't know what's in there, this is exactly what Papa Bear was prepared for the moment that he enters for things to start going loud. So he's good
And
to
look,
go.
we got through the front. We got through the front doors. That was going to be the hard part that I thought. So like,
So are you
Sorry.
all okay? So are you all still just trying to play it cool and act like you belong, or are you just like
No,
are you
I mean-
dropping the pretense and running?
I already had my swords out. So
I mean,
yeah.
even if we were trying to act like we belong, we would be doing that by running if there were alarms going. But like,
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Papa Bear believes that if anything rounds a corner and sees us, it's go time. So he's come in here with the intention that he's moving as quick as he can, and he's ready to open fire. He's not gonna attempt diplomacy if he sees something.
All right,
I'm
squad.
gonna like
Hold on. All right, squad. It looks like the site knows that you're there, but everything's still green across the board over here. Nothing's being sent out. Just as we expected, this place is off grid, off of everything. Don't expect reinforcements.
So totally self-contained alarm system. We only have to deal with whatever's in here.
Unless they send out a call for help, which they have not yet.
Do we know what to look for if we want to prevent them from sending call for help?
We just need to find a dude in a booth cracking it, and I think we'll be fine. Alright.
I'm just wondering if there is like...
I don't expect them to send out a call for help. This place is top secret. Most of the military doesn't know what it is.
Then we will keep advancing. Look for anything that we are not supposed to see.
Okay.
Now you're thinking... Zadie.
Didn't even notice the X pop up there. Until afterwards. I reckon, I want to make sure that if we do encounter someone, to put them off guard, I want to use my "we're not here to fuck spiders" to like to try and take control of the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, just putting that out there, just to at least give us some kind of advantage, maybe.
All right, so you all are running down this fairly thin hallway. The best way I can put it. It's one of you can fit next to the Sagarmartha in there, so it's like it's not quite shoulder to shoulder, but it is if you're running right next to the horse you rode in on. And do you see a door up ahead?
Oh, just out of character. Shlump, did you change your stuff over so you've got a melee weapon in your range?
No, I did not, but I meant to, and I never did it.
Is that cool if she does that now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
Just go ahead and do it now.
Oh, good. I remember it. I'm like, oh, fuck. Alright, cool. Yeah, I, as the more melee one, I think I'll probably jump next to the horse we rode in on with Dingo.
Right.
I'm like mostly melee, but yeah.
So these doors seem to be like big, heavy, like cargo doors. And they are closed. There's a terminal on the right side.
Can I access the terminal, or do I need to step out of the mech to do that?
You can access the terminal.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
There's a, like... You have ways to do that from in your mech. Most of the technology is, like, able to be pulled up on your mech's HUD.
I will interface with the terminal.
Come on.
Okay, roll me a
Who knows what he's
systems
doing.
check.
Systems is over here somewhere.
That door's smaller than you are.
This one.
We can burst through.
SYS. Nailed it.
Man.
So...
That was a 17. I call bullshit.
Okay. Zadie pops up and just goes, if one of you are able to actually get a little bit into it, I could open the door for you real easy.
You'll need access?
Yes, I just need I just need you all to get physical access, and then I can crack it.
Oh. I was gonna say I have hack as a skill trigger.
Yeah, you just need to pass a systems check.
Anyone else want to try a systems check?
Alright.
Where do you roll the system check?
I went to pilot tactical on the pilot page.
You can do it on your pilot, or you can do it on your mech. It's on both.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
SYS.
Okay.
Okay, I mean that is not enough.
I am tactical cis. Nothing cis about me. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's the 17 I was talking about.
You got it in.
I told you it was a 17. You didn't believe her.
Yeah, right?
Ziddy pops up. Alright, give me just a second. Maybe prepare for anything to be on the other side of this door, and done. And she... the door starts to open in front of you, and... activate.
My mech is literally vibrating as I'm like so fucking excited to go through the door.
Alright. Boop. Boop. And boop.
Looking
you
round
all
2, Dingo.
should be able to arrange yourselves and whatever. Act like these doors are.
I don't see
Opening.
anything.
You need to change the settings.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I don't remember what we did. Lighting.
Yeah.
Global illumination.
Yeah, I think so.
Does that work? Do you all see it?
I think I need to reset.
Move your character one.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
No, that didn't
Not
do it. Go back in. Let's have a look.
Yes.
I'm healed.
I mean, that's
Okay.
the entire scene, unfortunately, but yeah.
That's fine. It's fine for now. I'll worry about it, like having sight and whatnot. Honestly, I'm not too big on the sight. So everybody, maneuver yourselves anywhere behind this door. Not through the door yet. However you want to be in a range, imagine that this is a hallway that goes out a little bit further.
I apologize, there has to be space for Papa Bear.
So yeah, however you want it to be, that is how you are. And as the doors open, you all so as you all know, you all don't know shit. What am I talking about? God.
I know.
We don't know shit in character
Zell
or out
came
of
in here
character.
and she showed me this message on her phone instead of saying something out loud because she doesn't want to be heard. And it threw me off. Thank you for the Red Bull. Anyway. So yeah, okay. As the doors open, you all see directly in front of you just a gigantic reactor in front of you. You all see what's generating the power for this facility, obviously. And as you all see, you can see some guys. Just some dudes.
Yeah, just some dudes being dudes.
Just some dudes hanging around. They are set up and they do seem to have been waiting for you. However, not for very long. They were not like fully set up. They don't have like, they obviously don't have any kind of mech backup or anything in here at the moment or anything like that. They just got some dudes, some squads in here. You also see a very big mech. I mean, I say very big, it's the same size as the Sagarmartha. But it's over here, and basically, it's not... You can tell that this is like a mech that they were like working on. It doesn't have any weapons systems or anything attached to it. It's just a mech frame. that is just kind of sitting there. It's got some stuff hooked up to it, and it looks to be chained into the harness that it's in. But you also see some other, strange devices. To get a better look at it, better look at stuff, you would have to, actually take the time to look it over. But you see some supplies. What?
Can I roll something about that?
No, you cannot. There's like a machinery to move boxes and supplies over here. You cannot roll anything right now. It's going to take you time. And you see like a terminal over here. And as you all open it up, MZ comes on and sounds a little bit panicked. Not super panicked, but a little bit.
Watch your fire around that reactor. Any stray shot could start a chain reaction, so watch your fire.
Oh, bloody hell. I was wondering. Oh, I thought that might be a good way to get rid of everyone in here.
That might be a good way to
Unfortunately,
take down the whole facility.
Great way to get rid of everyone in here includes us.
Correct. No, honestly, it wouldn't include us out here, so we'll be fine.
But the gnome will not be shooting reactor while I am in room with it.
Zadie comes on. Like, you see that terminal all the way over in the corner? Well, once you all clear out these baddies and get over there, I can get into it. That should have any information that we need on it, unless it's been wiped, but I don't think they've had time.
Understood. Baddies first!
Baddies first.
Darren comes on. If everything else fails, hijack something. That mech, for instance. That mech seems to be important in some way. If it comes down to it and you need to get out, steal it.
See, I like the way he thinks.
Hey, Matt.
Okay. Now combat is going to start. You all have first go.
It's a good thing we have another pilot with us to get in that mech.
And also that our mechs are 3D printed, we can just leave one behind. Actually, what we could do is
Ringo could get in.
I mean, yeah, we could put Ringo in the other mech, but I don't know that I trust Ringo to pilot it. That's fishing for a nat. That's fishing for a nat 20.
I'm gonna cover Ringo's
Have some faith
ears.
in Ringo.
What we should do is
Ringo.
we should put Ringo in the horsey road in on, and then I'll take the experimental one, and Ringo can be point man. No, what I was gonna say is because our mechs are 3D printed, so one of us can steal that mech, and then just set their own mech to self-destruct next to the generator, and we can all boogie.
Damn, hardcore.
Is there anyone? I already know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Is there anyone else who wants the first turn, who needs it?
I'm going to give you all one small bit of advice here. And you all would probably know this. Squads work a little differently. I say squads, people. Humans work a little differently than mechs. Squads always have soft cover. And you can't get engaged with a squad.
Anti-polycule mechanics.
But you can go over there and you can stand anywhere within a squad that you want to. They can't interrupt your movement or anything like that. So you can do all that. They have resistance to all damage from attacks that aren't line, cone, burst, or blast. And they are immune to grapple, ram, knockback, and stunned.
So you can't do single hits.
You can, they just have resistance.
Interesting. Okay.
Which means they're weak to mortars. That's what I'm
I
hearing.
was thinking. How far can you fire squid, Papa Bear?
How far can I, target?
How far can you target? Yeah. Could you hit those ones in the north?
So with the mortar, which I'm trying to figure out, so I have arcing on the mortar as well as 15 range. So arcing means I don't need line of sight. They still benefit from cover, but I don't need line of sight to target them. So if I moved up into cover around the generator, I could arc shots over at that group to the north.
Ooh, okay.
And they would go over the, they would still have their light cover for being a squad, but it would ignore the line of sight. So
Okay.
Multiple things I will say, but as we get started here, this isn't like rules as written or anything like that. This is just how I'm gonna run this combat here. Anything that is blast or burst or anything that hits the reactor is going to cause any kind of roll for that. Any shot that is like an accurate shot or anything that is aimed in the direction of the reactor, anything that misses, we will roll to see if it hits the reactor.
Do not use the reactor as cover is what I'm hearing.
So, yeah. So just to be transparent on how that's going to work. So this is any of your shots and any enemy shots as well. Are they smart enough to not shoot the reactor? You don't know.
Fair enough.
I'm ready.
Chapter 1 mooks, they will absolutely target the reactor.
If I'm going down, the facility's going down with me!
I don't think there's anywhere I can stand that if they targeted me, anywhere I stand in this room, if that group targets me or that group targets me, they're going to be shooting near the reactor. Even if I stand like over here, where I won't have cover.
Oh, speaking of that, by the way, the squads, because of who they are and the nature of mech weapons, they can't get hard cover. They always have soft cover, but they can't get hard cover. I just remembered.
Roger.
These are pillars, by the way, if you're curious.
I'm going to assume that they're going to try and move, but, that assumption could be wrong. I can just do your best. Fuck them up.
Yeah, I think if I move, out to here, then they'll probably position themselves so they don't need to shoot the reactor to shoot at me.
Yeah.
I will have range on all of these squads with the mortar, and for 2 squares around that area, anyone can take hard cover using me from at least one squad.
Yeah.
So I think unless someone else wants to go first, that's the move I'm gonna make when I get my turn, is to dash in there and just stance up and start firing mortars at them.
Yeah. I've got a
safe thing to do in a generator room.
Cannon, so I'm going to be using that. It just depends on which group. So I don't know what everyone else has for that kind of bigger weaponry. Yeah, I'm going to have to move if I want to hit the guys on the right. Yeah. What have you two got for big old booms?
Line, cone, blast, and burst weapons ignore their resistance. Do y'all have anything for those?
No, but I have a pistol that has reliable, so it's a guaranteed hit for something. And
that would be good on squads, yeah.
Yeah, these guys can't take a lot.
Aurora?
Yeah?
What you got?
Well, I'm just gonna go in here and shoot these guys.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay. Alright,
The ones on this side.
Okay, cool. Easy. Alright, I'll focus guys on the right then. With my big pew.
I think I'll actually, do you think it would take multiple, rounds to get rid of the guys on the right? Because if I help you with the guys on the right, I'm sure Papa Bear can do something about front team on the left to some degree.
Yeah, I'll move up and left and start targeting those 2 other squads. And then y'all can use me as cover against them while you deal with the squad on the right. If you want to do it that way.
Yeah. If I go before Yonala, then you can figure out if we need more firepower on them or not, I guess. So let's get combat started.
You want me to go first then?
Hold on. Whoop. Boop. Well, I did that. I don't know if it actually did it.
Yo, encounter. Oh. X001. Very
Right.
sexy sound. Alright, cool.
Oh, did I put that in combat? I didn't mean to.
You did. Cool. Squid, did you want to go first?
Yeah. Alright, I'll move into position. So I should have 5 move, I believe.
You've got 4, don't you?
Yes.
And,
Oh god,
yeah, and the rest of
Oh
us
yeah,
has
you're
5.
slower.
I'm so clunky. Then yeah,
Look at
probably
me
get there.
go.
And then I think I'm going to do a barrage. And I'm gonna use, see if I can remember how to do this. I'll just start targeting that back row and see what happens. So we're gonna do the mortar first.
So these guys back here?
Yeah. Seeking invisible, inaccurate. They should have soft cover.
Yo. Those are some ones.
Let's go. It's a hit for 2 damage.
Yep. And that'll be
Yeah.
blast damage, so. And then I'll do the missile racks. Soft cover. Can I do the... I can't do the thing.
Just want to make sure that they don't have...
So this won't do the bonus damage, and I don't see a way to mitigate that. I think it's gonna do it automatically, so we'll just watch for that.
Oh, nice.
That's a nat 20, baby! So because I have brutal, on a nat 20 I automatically do max, which should be 6.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
You have devastated the squad.
Cool.
It's
No. No, it's
Oh.
not gone. They're holding on.
And
But
we keep fire, and then I've got another missile rack loaded.
so what have you done? You've moved?
I've moved, and then I barraged, which would be my main weapon mount and my flex weapon mount, which
Correct.
is a mortar and 2
And
missile racks.
Barrage is okay. All right. Oh my god!
Let's fucking go! Another 6 damage!
All right, this squad just gets destroyed. I'm just going to delete them because they're humans.
Whoa.
Yeah, we don't care about humans in Lancer. What?
Fuck you, man.
They are here to be fodder.
Yep.
Damn, I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna actually probably end my turn there.
Fuck.
I think
Okay.
Papa Bear might be winning our competition.
Yeah.
I'm not even keeping
that-
count.
Does that count as 1 or 5 is the question?
Are we going by Lancer rules? Or are we going by whatever rules you all make up? Because Lancer rules, that would be 1.
We'll count it as 1, so I feel less bad.
It still only counts as 1.
Only counts as 1. Papa Bear walking into the room and just opening up with a barrage of rockets that annihilates a squad of people. Like, every rocket directly hits a human being. It isn't even just the blast. Like, each person is individually hit with a rocket.
So, this squad is going to go next up here. They don't know the rules of Lancer. And they're going to kind of, what's their movement? I kind of forgot that people have a movement speed. What is their movement speed? 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to kind of hide in with these boxes and crates and stuff. That they are, those things are pretty big and they can hide behind, and it seems like they have full cover. They don't. And you all can kind of hear them radioing, and they're just like, where are those reinforcements? We need help immediately. Charlie Squad is already down. I repeat, we've already lost Charlie Squad. And so with that, they moved over and they are going to fire a heavy cannon at you, Squid.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah. Violet.
You do not have any kind of cover.
Nope.
Or anything. Yeah. So this is just a normal ass roll. That is a hit, and that is 5 armor piercing.
Then I take 5 damage. Against a 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna activate Heroism Embrace. So I'll have the damage and a -1 on further attacks until my turn.
Okay.
And with Heroism, I don't sacrifice actions or movement.
I'm trying to decide. Okay, it's a heavy cannon. Is that what we would consider a barrage?
Barrage is to attack, unless it's a.
So.
Yeah.
I don't think humans can use barrage. They have their own combat rules. Let's see. Full actions. Fight, attack with a pilot weapon, which is a full action. It does not matter what the weapon is.
Yeah, but these are
it's
considered. It's NPC rules. They're different because these are technically. This is using mech rules.
Oh.
So it's
then
a little weird.
So if they are using mech rules, 2 mounts or a super heavy. So a heavy mount should be just a mount.
Okay.
So if each weapon counts as a mount, they should have 1 weapon remaining.
Okay. So all right, they're going to shoot you with their main rifle instead. Or with this on the second attack.
Right. Is that with
that is not armor piercing.
But is it with the -1 for?
Oh no, it wasn't.
Which I assume is a D6. It doesn't matter actually. Even if they rolled a 6 on that, a 9 still hits. So without armor piercing, that's 1 damage because I have 1 armor. So I took a total of 3.
They get to roll this one again.
Okay.
I didn't do the -1 again, but that still hits.
Would have still hit. Yeah,
So-
hits anyway. For another 1, puts me at
Yeah.
8.
Okay. And that was their turn. You know that they moved over here. They seem to have somebody trying to radio for help. And then they shot at Squid twice. So back to you all.
Sean. Alright. I'm gonna jump next, and we are going to go 5, and we are going to unleash with a barrage for my thermal lance, which fucks me up with heat, but could be a bit of fun, you know? Okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It hits. It's within 10, which hits. We don't have any extra shit, so hell yeah. They have soft cover, yeah. So I need to do
Yep.
a -1.
Correct.
Cool.
A
Alright, hold on.
difficulty.
Oh wait, there's a thing right there. There we go. I'm done.
Yeah, there should be a cover button. when
Yeah.
Firing.
Oh yeah, thank God. Cool.
All right.
See,
So
what's
that's
the minus? The 1d6 minus. Is that what the soft cover does?
Yes.
yes.
It adds
Oh,
1
is that
difficulty,
how
which
that
is a
works?
d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
I know,
All right. So that is.
So,
That was a line attack.
that was a line
It's
attack.
Is it a line or a cone? I think it's a cone.
It's a line. It's a line.
Weird.
It's a line.
When you were targeting it, it looked like a cone, so.
I didn't even
Oh, no, that's just-
see the targeting.
Yeah, that's just a weird shit. But yeah,
That's just weird shit.
it's just weird shit.
Fair
Um,
enough, Queen.
But yeah. But I can do the line again. But like, I'm trying to figure out how to actually like, you know, actually do
Okay,
like a
I
line
see it.
and not a. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Yeah, I can't actually like alter it though.
How we had, I think it's hold shift and mouse wheel.
Yeah. Or
I'm
control
spinning.
mouse
I'm
wheel.
spinning. Oh no, I've spun off my axis. Oh god.
Oh,
I can't agree to my axis.
Well, that's it. You're just stuck like that forever.
I'm fucking stuck. But yeah. Cool. Anyway, there's a line. Okay, cool. Roll again.
Yeah. That doesn't need to be reloaded.
It doesn't say anything about reloading. It just it applies to heat me, so I'm getting thoroughly hot
Yep.
in here.
All right.
Let's try that again. Oof.
That is a whiff.
Yeah, it's a fucking whiff. Alright, cool. Rip. Alright,
And you
I
have
am
4
spicy.
heat.
Holy shit. I am glowing.
I like that. I love that.
Glowing.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Did you want to get rid of that line? I can't get rid of it.
Go to on the left side. Do you see the measurement controls button?
Ah.
Click
yes.
that.
There we
Yeah.
go. Cool. Yeah, easy.
All right. Move
I'm
back.
gonna push
Okay.
myself back. There we go, cool.
All right.
Alright.
So that was your 2.
Yeah.
Did you want to do
Yeah.
anything else?
No, I'm going to sit in my sauna. I will pass off to.
Alright.
What's good?
It is going to be the other squad's turn. In which they are going to here. Where were they? Here? They were here.
Yeah.
So they're going to 1, 2, 3, and 4 over to here. And they're going to do what they did, what the other ones did. And take some shots at the Tiger Martha because it's the only thing they can really shoot.
That's the plan, baby! That's what I'm here for!
And they're going to do exactly the same thing. They're going to shoot with the heavy cannon first. And you said that they should have a...
Yeah, brace still puts difficulty on everything.
Difficulty, so...
That, would you believe a
so
negative
that's-
1 doesn't hit my evasion?
Alright, then they're going to fire twice with
The rifle.
the rifle. I believe that's a miss
That'll
too.
miss. Yup.
And this one will probably miss too. I spoke too soon.
Nope, that's a hit. Just 1 through the armor, so that's 7.
Alright.
I'm still above half HP for my current structure.
Okay, back over to you all.
I think I will rush in next.
Okay.
Oh, hydrate everyone. And I was.
Sitting gay.
I was.
So full of liquid.
I am sitting extremely gay.
Uh-huh.
I'm just shrimping out here.
Just shrimping?
Tara. No.
I ran through a wall. I was not trying to run through the wall. It's still the same 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still the same amount of spaces, though.
Okay, alright, fine. Fine. I'm gonna fucking run through a wall. It's phasing through walls over here.
I don't
Oh,
know, that's
shit.
probably a mech ability.
I
There's
forgot.
probably something for it.
So we're going to say that a few of these boxes have been damaged. Not obliterated. You just put like a hole through them with the thermal lance.
If I had a hole through me, I would be considered obliterated, I feel.
You do have a hole through you.
You do have a hole through you. Humans come pre-installed with one of those.
Say that!
It's a feature.
Don't talk about the hole through me like that.
I love that novel, The Hole Through Me.
Yeah, gonna come in and shoot with pistol.
Alrighty.
Favorite special attack.
Shoot with pistol.
Soft cover.
That is a miss, but as they do,
Oh,
it does
that's
have a
one
reliable
damage.
one. It does 1 damage. So you shoot, and like you just kind of see a blood splatter on the side of this, and just someone go, no.
Does that count to, towards like breaking through resistance?
You cannot break through their resistance. But yes, it goes through
Okay.
resistance. Yes, if you deal 1 damage, you can't do less than 1 damage.
Oh, gotcha. Yay.
But reliable also, it inherits any other tags.
Okay.
And it always does 1 damage, even if it misses its target or rolls less damage than
Interesting.
the resistance.
Damn it, I'll keep doing what you just did.
I intend to. I have to play catch up. Barrage would be shooting with that again, correct? Or can I just do it again as a...
You
Yeah.
just used a quick action. You only have 1 quick action left. You do not have a full action. Barrage is a full
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
It would also use your weapon as well, wouldn't it? If you barrage. I don't know. Or sword or whatever.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
The
so,
whole thing.
Yeah, so just do another quick action to shoot.
Yeah, just gonna shoot again.
Yeah,
No.
which is another miss. Which same thing happens. To pew, and then some guy dies.
Up to 9 damage. Come on.
If we count the squads as one, does that mean I got a half a kill now?
No, no.
No, but you are a murderer.
I shot 2 guys.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. They do not have any actions left, so Nyx.
Okay. Let's see.
Keep some holes through people.
Go
That weren't
here.
already there.
I'm gonna aim between this mech's, the horse you rode in on's legs, at these guys. With
Okay. Valid.
Just like dashes
Three.
over behind one of his legs, lays down on the ground in a firing position, and fires between them.
I was gonna say like crouches and puts the barrel like literally up into your crotch, just like.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You see, horses,
Yeah, so
Counts as a
the horse you
holder.
rode in on has a tripod attached to crotch, so gun locks into place there, and then my hips receive the shock back, which reduces the firing so that you can fire more accurately. It is a
exactly.
common tactic.
The fucking os plates are literally like.
My ass cheeks are designed to receive recoil and deflect it. They don't call me Papa Bear for nothing. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, please fire the gun now. I can't keep this bit going.
Alright, I'll fire the thermal rifle first. I guess it's a barrage. And do I do that as difficulty inaccurate? Or soft cover?
Let me see. You pilot Nemesis. You said the thermal rifle. A barrage would not be what you're doing with that weapon. That would be
Okay.
a normal quick action.
Okay, we'll do that.
And you would do that as you would click soft cover.
Okay.
In soft cover.
And
Okay, and they have
Yeah.
resistance, which I
Okay.
need to. I figure that me telling you all that would mean
It's
I would have to
what's that
figure out.
anyway, isn't it?
I have to figure out exactly what resistance does, how much damage it like reduces. Resistance.
Could be half.
Reduce damage, heat, or damage by half. Okay, so yeah. So you have done
She
3
missed,
damage.
didn't she?
What?
missed?
She missed.
I did?
Yeah, I mean, wait, what's their?
Oh, yeah, you- You didn't target.
Didn't target.
You didn't target.
Oh.
That's why it rolled damage.
My bad.
Yeah, you need to target. But yeah, a 5 would not hit, and it is not reliable.
Okay.
Therefore,
Yeah.
no damage.
Can I fire the thermal rifle again? Or no?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, this time I haven't targeted.
And that's a
Much
hit,
better.
and that does 2 damage to them.
Okay.
Assuming the armor piercing doesn't matter, not weapon as well. It's just
Correct.
like
Yeah.
Ignores armor,
They have
but not resistance.
They have resistance because there are dudes.
they're just dudes.
They're just
They
dudes,
don't even
and
have
like,
armor.
and so shooting them with like a single bullet isn't going to do damage to like that much damage to the whole squad. Killing one dude isn't going to kill the squad. So yeah.
You killed Riley over there. But...
So yeah. After you take your shots at these guys are getting wiped the fuck out. While the Sagarmartha is just tanking any, pinging hits of damage off of the horse you rode in on. And as you all finish this first round of combat, coming through doors over here on the right side, a mech squad comes in. Not similar to not one mech squad, but 2, sorry.
I prefer the first one.
Probably the, like, they have patrols that go out on, on rotation, and this is like the other rotation that are coming in as backup. And it is back over to you all's turn.
Shit.
Does anyone have a good response to all of those dudes being all grouped up right now? Who wants to take the first turn?
Only if, I can get... are those doors open now?
Yes.
I could use another thermal lance. It's gonna overheat me, though. Because that should hit in multiple.
Are you within range?
No, once I get in range. Like, I can get in range. And then I could hit at least 2, I think. But that's it. I think you're gonna be our biggest proponent of that, but...
I would be able to move in range of the mortar, but my rocket pods are on...
Yeah.
Their loading is the issue.
Yeah.
So, like, I could move over here. I could do an overcharge to fire the mortar at... Let's see. What would... Ooh. Would I be able to make it in the... 1, 2... I mean... Yeah, so I could move to here, do a mortar at this guy, which would hit 5 people using an overcharge to gain an action, and then after that do a stabilize to reload the rocket launchers for afterwards.
Okay, yeah.
If we want to just try and... One mortar is not going to... It's not going to hit a lot of people, and it's not going to do a ton of damage, though. So if someone else has a better option for a group of enemies, they should go first. Otherwise, I can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I think yours is gonna be better, unfortunately.
I think
Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll just see if we can get at least some damage in on them.
Yeah.
So I need to be able to move there. And I can. Or I think, Kiki, correct me if I'm wrong, but from here, I measure from a square next to me, so that guy is in range of the mortar if it's range 15.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be here so that I'm less behind the giant generator.
You could also hit this one if you wanted.
This guy here is the, because it should be the target and then all the adjacent squares. So if I target him, I'm hitting 5
you'll
people,
hit 5.
so
Yeah.
that's my best outcome for this. So I think what we can do is, I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna, is there, I don't see an overcharge button. Ah, there it is. Overcharge.
Can I ask why you're overcharging?
Because it is a full action to stabilize, and I need to do that to reload the rocket pods.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm using the overcharge so I can fire the mortar.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
we're overcharging to fire the mortar, and then we'll do that, because it'll clear the heat I got from overcharging anyway.
Nice.
So, and then I think I can select these 5 dudes. Select the targets. Okay, that should be all 5 dudes targeted. Roll for the mortar. It's got inaccurate. It shouldn't have any other modifiers on it. Here we go. Jesus, Crimble. That's
Alright, so
3
you
hits.
missed the leads and you hit all the grunts that are in there, so Congratulations.
Yo, shit has her down.
You took out 3 grunts.
So, A, I am now leading with 6 kills, I think. And B, that was probably a good call.
Damn it. Fuck.
That appears to have been a good use of a turn. And then use a full action to do a stabilize, to cool mech, and reload. So the missile racks are reloaded. And that will be it for the horse you rode in on's turn.
Okay.
And that was to rode in.
That horse sure rode in.
I had, if I was gonna clear anyway, I should have used protocol to put up shield, because of the negative to that is that it does 1 heat, and I could have shielded against the squad behind me. I'm still getting used to this.
Okay, so this squad is going to go first. They are going to move slightly further into here because they think that that's going to help. And then they are going to take a shot, some shots at Demise here, since they are the closest one. And they killed their favorite, I don't know, friend. Their favorite friend.
They killed little Timmy!
Their favorite friend.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll send you to Timmy soon.
I just realized that I think that I was doing things wrong. I just realized these guys don't have the range for some of the stuff that they were doing last time, but oh well. They're going to hit you with the cannon. They should have just fired the cannon and not the main rifles at you, Squid.
It's fine.
But I think if they fired the cannon, it would have done more damage, actually. So yeah, they're going to fire the cannon at Demise there, and whiff the first shot, and whiff the second shot. No, it's a hit. Okay, so that's 5 armor-piercing damage to Demise.
Nope, wait, there. No? There. Why is it not working? There.
Okay. And then that is the end of their turn, so back over to you all.
So the squad behind us hasn't gone.
Correct.
You know what? Do you mind if I take my turn then?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that you go next and see if you can eliminate that squad before they get to make an action.
Alright.
I'm worried they'll get in the experimental mech.
Yeah.
You did damage to them. I think you only did 2, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one missed.
Got this.
What? You're targeting yourself, Nix?
Oh.
Is 8 a hit?
That's what I'm going to find out. I forget. 8 is a hit.
Oh shit.
I don't... That's weird, because I have them... Like, I have the little targeting thing.
You do
saying-
now. You do
Yeah.
now, but you had it on yourself. I saw it. I saw the little blue dot on yourself.
What the fuck? Okay. That's weird.
Can you
Alright.
just give us a damage roll?
Why didn't it roll?
They thought it was a miss because it
Yeah.
was targeting you.
Okay, what is the damage? 1d3 plus 2?
Maybe just do me a favor and just roll and then give yourself like accuracy 5 or something. Accuracy 3.
Okay.
That's guaranteed, yeah.
That way it's a guaranteed hit. If it ends up being a nat 20, then we'll have to re-roll it, but whatever.
It's something let me get accuracy 1.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
Oh, it did a crit.
Roll it again.
Oh, well, 5 damage, that works. You did 3 damage, so you've done 5 altogether. But your second shot was a miss.
1 sec.
What's up?
I think Cat is calling her or something.
Okay, she's done 5 total to that squad. Her second shot was a miss. So I'm going to go ahead and, if you all think her turn's done, her turn's done. Okay, that squad is going to go. And they are going to...
because she hasn't moved, so she might want to, like, dash behind me or something.
Yeah.
If you move 1 back, that'll give her in cover, won't it?
No.
No, it has to be on the opposite side.
She
of
would
me
have to
gain
move
cover.
here.
Cool.
Cover rules in Lancer
She is smart
basically follow.
I'm just gonna say she's smart enough. She'll either move there or here. Where do you think? Where do you think Nyx would move?
Probably a step back around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna move her back
then
there.
She still has cover from multiple sides there as
Yeah.
well.
So she has soft cover from them. Hard cover at the moment, but if they move up, then she'll have soft cover. But it'd be the same if she moved there, because if they move back down, then she wouldn't have cover. But yeah, they are going to shoot the Sagramartha. Shoot the horse she rode in on. With 2 of these bad boys. That's a hit.
That's targeting... Was that targeting Nemesis or horse she rode on?
It should have been targeting the horse you rode
Targeting
on.
Nemesis.
I am sorry.
But the 7 is still a miss. The 10 is still a hit.
Okay, so that should be 5 damage to you, armor piercing.
Yep. So it leaves me with 2.
And then they are going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cowards! Absolute cowards.
Okay, back to one of you all.
I think that would be me.
It'd be either you or Amelia.
He's more likely to eliminate these dudes with their tiny shots, to be honest.
You may want to use your turn to cool off.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm looking up all the rules for overheat and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, overheat sounds really bad.
Looking at Amelia like, hey, you're glowing.
Yeah, I am.
Losing the 1 stress isn't, like, terrible, but the problem is when you lose a stress, you have to roll a d6 for one of those.
Yeah,
They're
the
essentially
stress table.
fumble cards. So
Yeah.
those can be really bad.
Yeah, and it looks like it's like I might become impaired anyway, and it's just like, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I'm tempted though.
I'm just gonna keep shooting at these tiny guys with my not missing pistol.
Go ahead.
Go.
I'm just gonna do you a favor. You kill him. They had,
Yay!
they had 1 HP left. You're good. you didn't even need to roll.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Just finally.
So yeah, you see like some of these crates over here are still intact. A few of them are, but most of them have like holes in them or are broken. But they could still provide a little bit of cover for you all if you needed to. But mostly just soft cover, not hard cover.
Oh, okay. You can break up your quick actions with the movement, correct?
Correct. You can move.
Okay,
Use
cool.
your movement at any point in your turn,
No, don't target.
and you can also break up your movement.
I thought you had to completely use it, and then
No,
You're
that's
You can break
Pathfinder.
up
you're
movement.
in
You can break it?
this
Oh, okay.
space or this space. you can use me as hard cover.
Should probably
From
be here.
this direction.
From that direction.
From those enemies.
Yeah,
Not
I
from
don't
these
wanna
guys,
get
but they
something-
already moved.
Yeah, I also
No.
want to get some fire in on those guys with my final pistol shot, unless I do. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna shoot at these guys. Can I hit them without hitting the generator?
That's a good question. Can you?
Not best.
Probably.
What's
Technically,
the
if they're using their
range?
gun,
What's the
They can't
range of
miss.
it? Is the question. I don't know the range of the thing.
The
Right.
pistol.
Right.
The pistol's
Okay.
only 5.
So I would have to get closer. So I could use a thing. Overcharge, would that get me close enough?
I think so.
So with your
Uh,
movement, you can hit here, because this would have been 5 movement. And then if you overcharge to boost, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could reach here.
You could hit them from here.
From here.
That's max range hit.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna overcharge to get an extra boost.
Okay.
Have you overcharged before, or is this your first one?
First one.
You don't need to overcharge.
So I can get the extra action to actually fire at them this time.
Yes, but you have initiative. You could use initiative instead.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's once a scene.
And that's once a scene.
I'm
This is a
thinking
new scene.
once- I'm thinking once a day abilities from other games. Anyway,
Yeah, so you could use your initiative.
yeah. So I'll use the initiative to get the spaces that I need to, which would be about here.
If you want to just shoot at max range, yes. However, I will say if you go out a little wider, it's about, to this area somewhere, then you're a lot less likely to hit the reactor.
I think I can make it to about here with my movement.
If she's got precision shot and she always hits.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't always
Oh.
hit. She always does
Deals
damage.
Always does damage.
So you're
Yeah.
you're counting the reactor exploding as that damage, that singular 1 damage.
I did not say it would cause the reactor to explode. I said it could cause
Right.
the reaction, a chain reaction. And also, you act
You're
like
trusting the
you
roll.
can't shoot through a person and hit something behind them.
I'm gonna trust in my terrible rolls and try to shoot these dudes with this pistol.
Power of the dice.
The dice have not liked me.
That's a good hit.
It's -5 though. Oh yes. Oh.
So yeah, they take 2 damage.
Let's go.
I think that'll be my turn.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so this guy's going to go next. And let me
Closer.
double check.
I'm closer so I can hit you.
I will say that whenever there's like a lot of things that have to go in a round or anything like that, if you all want to wait and defer your turn for later and let like the enemies go ahead of you, you can do that.
Yeah.
But this guy is going to go. He has a movement speed of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna run up. I don't know if you all are in range of anything. No.
I am so okay with that.
So he's going to use a quick action. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna be in here.
Get out of there!
And now he's going to see if he can shoot either of you. Yes.
I hate the feel that I am a very obvious target at this point.
You are glowing.
Glowing.
I'm literally a fucking target. I don't like
Eat
this.
that one.
Yeah. Rude.
I didn't target you, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure that hits anyway, because
16, yeah, 16 should hit.
Yeah.
So that is 6 damage.
Alright, fucking hell. Alright, Cool. Cool. Sweet, that puts me down to 4. Love it.
Okay, and that was its turn. You can either go or defer your turn, because there are a lot. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 more enemy turns this round.
4 more enemy turns. There's just 2 more.
4 more enemy turns this round.
Oh, the stupid squad leaders get 2 turns for no goddamn reason.
I feel like it might be better off me running over there and just eviscerating this one. And then I get in cover, which means they would have to go into melee, possibly. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to... I should be able to reach that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember. Oh, no, you got it. You're good.
We're good?
You measure... are you doing range or are you movement?
Movement.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Range
Yeah.
you measure from the square off of you.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna do that, and we are going to... Oh, actually, do I need to use that if... yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna use, my main melee weapon, to go swing. So, let me get my targeting. Boom. Attacks. This is my, tactical melee weapon, which does have accurate, because it is the first melee attack with the main weapon on my turn. Yeah, so yeah. And I think that's it. Doesn't have any cover. Right, please hit, because I'm probably gonna die.
7 damage.
Beautiful. Is it dead?
No.
Well, fuck. I'm gonna do it again.
Are you able to? Are you using initiative?
Yeah, use initiative to get over there. That's
Okay.
what I said.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say initiative. I didn't hear it, but you're good.
Why not?
Because
Okay.
fuck me.
Yeah, I guess. Cool. I do not get the +1, so we're just gonna hope it's not a bad roll. Yo!
Hey, yo? Describe it.
What's up? I'm going to literally push off the horse we rode off on. Rode off on. I'm gonna push off it, and just with 2 leaps, I'm gonna jump through, go through the mass, and then with 1 sweep, I'm gonna chop its legs off. And as it flips in the air, I come back with a round attack and just chop it in half from there. And then I'm going to look towards Anila and just put out 4 fingers.
Holds up a sad one.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. All right. It is enemy's turn again. 1,
I
2.
didn't kill it.
You killed that one. Yes.
Oh, you're
Sorry, I didn't.
They have 3 turns now, because the squad leader's gonna get 2, and they still have a grunt left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And you put yourself in range of all 3 of those turns.
technically I'm in soft cover. Maybe
You are in soft
Amen.
cover. They are going to try to shoot you, but you are in
They
soft
could just
cover.
roll really poorly and we'll be fine.
He is going to try to shoot you, but again, you are in soft cover. I would like to point out that you did exactly enough damage to kill that man.
Oh, fuck off. What? God damn it. Alright.
So this guy is going to shoot you. You're going to hate me. You're in soft cover. Actually, he is going to move again because you're technically in hard cover to him from there because of this box.
Oh, we should definitely attack you from there then.
1, 2. It's gonna move up here, where you are in soft cover.
Alright.
Um,
Nothing soft about what I just did, buddy.
and he is taking soft cover because this machine has like holes and stuff in it. You know he's there, so you all have. He has soft cover from this group over here. And you're in soft cover, and he is going to roll a shot.
Yo.
It's reliable, so
0.
that's 2 damage.
Oh, what? What is reliable 2 damage?
He
What?
has reliable 2.
Reliable too.
What the fuck? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm down to 2. That's bullshit.
Have you taken so much damage? Did you not stabilize?
You did 6 damage to me before. I only have 10 HP.
Oh, and we did 6 damage to you in the last fight? I don't remember. That was
No,
a-
this turn,
This turn with this one.
she's
did
taken
6
8 damage
to
in
me.
the last
Oh.
2 actions,
Okay.
Fucking dummy.
Alright.
which is more damage than I've taken all combat.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Now I'm getting fucked by reliable.
1, 2,
taken
3,
five.
4. This guy moves up, and he is going to try to take a shot at you, but you're in full cover.
He has reliable, doesn't he? So that's therefore I take 2 regardless, and I die.
You don't die. Goddamn.
I die. I die. I die. Why do you do this?
Why do I do this?
Why do you do this?
Why do I do it? You're the one that ran into the middle of like where everyone. You are the only target, and you're literally glowing.
Yeah.
That is for fashion reasons and should not be discriminated against.
So yeah, it's
Someone please save me.
it can crit
As soon as the
miss.
squad leaders are done taking their 12 turns, I
That's a
will come
hit.
help.
That's it.
What? No, what?
It's
What?
fine. Because with reliable, it actually didn't matter if it hit or missed, it was still going to do 2 damage, which hits you to 0 HP, and then you reset HP and take and integrate it into whole.
Structure.
The structure.
Okay, so
So, like,
HP down to
That
0.
roll literally did not matter at all.
Yeah,
Neither the damage nor the accuracy mattered on that roll.
Cool.
but you do
I'm going
need to roll a d6.
Yeah, if you put it to 0, it actually automatically comes up with that.
Hey.
It's really cool.
Guess
Um,
what?
Yay, I'm
Your
fine.
mech is impaired until the end of your next turn.
It's only -1. It's fine.
But yeah, that's the best one that you can get.
Yeah, seriously. Well, if it was a 6, I could have stabilized on 1 health and not taken structure damage, which would be amazing. But yeah, if you put yourself to 0 HP, it automatically brings up the thing for it. Like, my god, well done.
Oh, nice.
Fucking love Valerie. Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, well, he's gonna try to shoot you again.
Oh, off.
which is a miss. So 2 damage.
Wait, can I just like click that and then take it? No, I don't. Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
No, not 2. Neat. There we go.
And then this one. What's he gonna do? I think he's going to take 1 shot at you, Lily. Actually,
Well,
what
shit.
what he's gonna do is he's gonna take a shot at the horse you rode in on.
What shot?
Darn. I needed to squeeze out 1 more turn so I could stabilize, repair the HP before anyone could do damage, but this is gonna do the 2 I need.
You stabilized, didn't you?
I stabilized to clear heat, and I should have done HP instead, just taking the heat.
Yeah.
I've done pretty much the
Okay.
wrong move
That's 6 HP.
Yeah.
basically every single turn.
Yeah, I don't think heat's too important, to be quite honest, at the moment, which is why I haven't bothered removing it. Go! Let's go, impaired buddies!
Okay, and then he is going to run in to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to try to hit you with his knife. Do you all not have
As soon as he
reactions?
No.
Just making sure, like, do you all?
Not really.
I mean,
That'd
you,
be nice.
yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
As soon as he runs in, I'm gonna be like, oh, you can't, bad move.
And then he is going to stab.
Oh.
That is a hit
Yeah.
for 4 damage.
Alright.
Okay, and as that happens, Sarah comes in on the radio.
Squad, we're seeing something come in on approach fast. I have no idea what it is, but it is small. I'm not sure if it's reinforcements or if it has anything to do with this whatsoever, but there is something small and it is coming in fast onto your position.
Define small.
I'm gonna say,
It's not
Ringo?
a battleship.
Oh, that narrows it down.
It could be a troop transport, it could be a single mech. I have no idea.
Oh, what you're saying is kill these people fast?
It could be nothing, but just be aware. Just keeping you updated with what I see on my screen.
Alright, roger that.
Protect your asses.
Okay. That is going to be back over to you all's turn.
Can I go first?
Yes, you can go first.
Thank you. I need to get rid of this guy off me. If I can. I mean, I've got less rolls and shit now, I guess. Cool. Cool. Alright, targeting this guy, I am going to fear for my life. And we're gonna go smacky smack. I don't think there's anything else I can honestly do. So I have +1 accuracy. Should it already have applied the -1 or impaired? Can you see, like, can you see if you can, like, drag that impaired item over to my character or not?
Does not seem to have. At least I can't do it to
Well,
Porcy.
yeah.
I can't put it under active.
I was wondering if he
we
can
need
do
a
it.
bio break.
Oh,
What?
go bio? Alright.
Yeah, if you need to go bio break, go ahead. I'm trying to see if you are engaged. So there's that.
Yeah.
Impaired.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, be there.
Now I need to give that to you too.
Squid as well.
Weeb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So that cancels each other out. Let us see if I can hit a bitch. Do we do it for Anala?
Nah, you're good.
Alright. Oh my god, there's nearly a one. Wow. Okay. That was impressive. Wow, that's so sad. Cool. Oh, that sucks. Fuck. Please not get there. Okay, I guess all I can do at this point is just keep attacking. This one, that's the same. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack again. Something else I can do on that one, although it does have a -1 to it, which sucks. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's a mess. Cool. I cannot get back to course we're in on, so I will. And I can't do anything else, I don't think. So yeah, I will end my turn.
Okay. This guy's going to go next, and he is going to target you with the knife. He's gonna try to knife you.
I'm gonna fight for your life. Fine.
That is a hit for 4 HP.
Alright, that is a roll again for structure. Alright.
Direct hit. Roll a hole check.
Shite. Okay. Oh my god, and that has a fucking impaired on it as well. That's rude.
No, it shouldn't. End of your next turn. So you should not have impaired.
Can you take that off my character then?
Why won't it let me take it off your character?
Because the game hates me.
It's just adding. For some reason.
Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. I think I might have just lagged. Stop it! Stop, I think it's going on and off. Alright.
Okay, it should be off, right?
Don't fucking touch it, yes, and so. I don't know what I need to roll for all.
Yeah, there's no DC.
Yeah.
You'd think it would tell you there that it's
How
a
much
success.
structure does your mech have left?
2.
Yes, that's
Apparently I should be stunned on a success.
I'm going to say that that's a success.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say you are stunned.
Yeah. Alright, well then you have to roll up and stun of my character.
I can find it.
It is on the thing. There we go. Cool.
And then it's going to hit you with another combat act.
Does that mean it automatically hits? Well, fuck.
It's
Never
4
mind.
damage.
Doesn't matter. Alright, cool. And down to 6.
Okay,
Alright.
back over to you all.
Mm.
I'm gonna go. Cause I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna take the turn. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take the turn here to go see if I can help Lily real quick. Cause I think they still have 2 more turns over there. So I'm gonna go see what I can do about that whole situation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide what my best course of action here is. So let's see, I've got my movement, I've got 2. And let me make sure that I understand how this thing works. This is a quick action. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use movement to go here, and then I'm gonna put
The one that is next to Amelia to Dingo has soft cover to you.
yeah. I'm going to do covering fire on that guy, so he has impaired unless he moves, and if he moves, I get to take a free shot on him with my anti-material rifle. So that gives him impaired unless he does something about it. And then I think I'm just, even with impaired, I'll take 2 mortar shots. So I'm gonna take the first one on the front and just kind of see if I hit him.
Okay.
Here. I've got impaired, inaccurate. He does not have cover. That's a -1, baby.
Rude game.
Fire at him again.
Oof.
That's a hit on the grunt. And that should be it for me.
Wait, that's a grunt? Not a...
The guy in the back is a grunt. The guy
Yeah.
attacking you is the...
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just put
Question.
impaired on the guy attacking you.
I have to ask, did you use initiative or overheat or something there?
Yeah, I had to use overheat on the last mortar. Let me roll that. The overcharge, rather.
Yeah.
So 2 heat.
Alright. Back over to the enemy's turn, which I believe that Demise is within range of the squad.
Do your worst.
Or squad.
Who is going to rifle you. For 2 damage. Rifle you again.
Alright.
For nothing. And just shoot a rocket at you.
Oh, I'm in danger.
I actually don't think a crit does anything on that, because that just does flat damage. So you don't have to worry about it, but that is 5 damage.
All a crit does is make you roll the number twice. So if it does a flat damage, it can't crit?
Nope.
What a weird choice.
Yeah. So that is
Truly a
5.
fascinating system.
So 7
That
damage
was all of
total.
my HP. System trauma.
You do
did
not
take
have to
the,
do a cascade check.
Oh, wait, what? No, it said click roll the structure thing.
No, I know. I'm just saying you don't have to do a cascade check on there. But you do need to tear off.
Have you got armament redundancy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. Okay, system trauma, roll the d6.
All weapons on one mount of your choice are destroyed.
Heavy mount.
That's not good.
We're doing great, alright? We've got this.
Alright, so your heavy weapon mount is destroyed. Alright, and then they are going to... Oh. 1, 2, 3...
Cowards!
Alright, back to you all.
I would like to take my turn if that is okay.
Yes.
I'm going.
Having a turn. Imagine having a turn.
And definitely just follow them up along the way.
Alright, and you are within range.
I'm going to continue just kind of peppering them with pistol shots.
I think you also have...
What do I have?
No, I was gonna say lunge, but you're not within range to do that.
No, but I could use things, but I'm just gonna keep shooting them.
Okay.
Because I at least do any damage at all. My rolls have been awful. Never mind.
Okay, that kills that squad.
Oh,
I'm going to kind of radio and ask Papa Bear, like, so what are we doing about this big weird mech over here?
We're probably taking it with us.
Should I move to try to get in it?
We may want to wait until area is clear, as it does not appear to have weapon systems, so you wouldn't want to get rid of those just yet. Although, if you'd like to go and start removing it from its bindings and getting it free from that security system, might be a good time to do that.
Hydrate the crew.
Idea?
Hydrate.
drink.
I'm out of juice.
We will do a actual full bio break once the combat's over.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah, well, as soon as they kill Lily, we'll be good.
Yeah.
So you
I-
have one more
It's
enemy
not
to
my
kill,
turn, and I can fill up the water with my headset on, so...
but you still have actions left. Death Breeze.
Oh. Yeah, boost is a quick action, right?
Correct. If you would like, you can also try to see what the fuck is going on with this area if you want, or you can just start removing things.
Well, I was gonna boost up to try to get a better check-in on it, essentially.
Okay. So if you want to boost up, you'll get in there, and I think that's just going to be the end of your turn. If you boost, unless you want to overheat.
Could I do a check on it from like back over here?
Yeah.
Okay,
You do like
yeah,
a spot check.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a 20, right?
I think a spot check is just your 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
all right, you kind of see that there are obviously monitoring equipment and stuff hooked up to it. There seems to be like some stuff that doesn't look to be like super in place here. It looks like there are a bunch of like hand tools set on this, but for some reason it seems to look like they repurposed like an examination bed for some reason for that. But there's also like a printer stuff over here, and modification equipment for certain parts and stuff, but they don't seem to be like specifically made for mechs. But this does look like your run-of-the-mill standard issue Monarch frame. But it is hooked up to a lot of examination equipment and like just technical readouts on screens all around it that you do not understand what they mean, and don't like, because you're not, you know, you kind of assume that they're just like normal ass technical readouts, that like maybe it's just a fucking like they're just running studies and trying to get better outputs for their mechs or whatever, and that's what this is, but you're not entirely sure. And it is kind of chained up against the wall, but the chains shouldn't be too difficult for you to cut through. You'll just have to roll some attacks once you get there.
Nala, check for anything that says Gundam in big letters.
Nothing that says Gundam, but there's a bunch of stuff on screens I don't understand. Also, if you die, your kills don't count.
If you die, you kill them.
I don't know how to respond to that. Oh, yeah, even better. She's gonna wait. Are you saying if I die here, I die in the down under as well?
While you say that, while you say exactly those words.
Oh no, down under is the awakening word for the Gundam. It was a sleeper agent for Australia the whole time.
Probably just a regular Australian animal.
The mech?
Australia is the ancient civilization for this universe.
Australantis.
If that doesn't roll, that should have been with the impaired. Would a 9 miss you, or a hit? Wait, would a 9 hit?
Is that, what's that against? Sorry.
You. You're at,
Yeah,
oh,
but
your
is that
evasion.
against evasion? Evasion, I think it's set to 5 if I'm stunned. Let me double check. I had it up before. Yeah, a maximum evasion of 5. So yes, it would hit.
Okay, so,
Sorry, 5.
alright, 4 damage to you.
Oh, I love it. Down
And it's going to do it again.
Fuck!
I'm just going to do it as inaccurate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hit. Alright, cool. Roll what, D4 is that? Or
Wait,
is it
why is that a hit?
maximum evasion of 5. Because I'm stunned. Stun maximum evasion of 5 and automatically fail or roll on agility checks and saves. I don't know why it hasn't applied.
Huh. So yeah, alright.
Cool. Other thing
is
like...
it...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And they die.
2 damage.
Cool. Alright, I'm now down for 1 structure. Rolling.
System
the good news
trauma.
was that I didn't get multiple ones, because then I would have gone. My reactor would have fucking blown. So that's awesome. I am going to use my armament redundancy, which is going to ignore the weapon destruction as well as system trauma resulting from taking structure damage. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to ignore that. And I am going to go to my last possible life.
Okay, that is the end of its turn. It is now Nyx's turn.
Okay. Let's see.
We moved you there because we assumed that that's where you would have moved.
Probably.
Because it was out of... Yeah, because it would have provided cover from multiple sides. But yeah.
That one's still alive, right?
This one is the only one.
Alright, this time I'm gonna fire my heavy mount.
Okay.
Soft cover.
Yes.
Jeez.
Showing enemies. Did you roll with accurate?
No. The weapon has accurate.
Yeah, did it take that into account?
Oh. Apparently I clicked it off. I thought that was left over from when I was trying to fix the other roll.
I don't think that would matter.
Yeah, because it would have been
No.
a 4. No.
What about ordnance? What does ordnance do? You would not. You know what? I'm going to tell you now. You could not use that because that's an ordnance weapon.
You have to fire
You
it
have to
before
fire
you
it
move.
before you move. So,
Oh, you're right, you're right. Never mind then.
So you would not be able to fire that from there.
Save me!
Alright, well, can I move more?
Yes. You can move up to your movement again, and that is a quick action to do that.
Alright. And now I could use my last quick action?
Yes.
Fire my other thing?
Yes, you may.
Why is a thermal rifle only 5 spaces? I feel like that should be like a lot higher.
Well, I can't save you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can at this point. I'm just doomed to die.
That is the end of the full round there. Going back to your turn. You all's turn.
I don't get a turn, love. Well, I don't get a
to
turn.
you all's
Yeah, you
turn.
Okay.
All right, Peter Malkovich is
I
going to
didn't
solve
say
the
your
problem
turn
now.
specifically.
Can I have impaired removed?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, watch this. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to do what Nyx was trying to do and fire an anti-material rifle at this man. He has soft cover.
Yes, he does.
The softest of cover.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh!
Let's fucking go!
Oh, the dice! It just went rolling.
Yeah, that rolled 2d6,
Oh
and because
my
of
God.
brutal, it defaults to 12 anyway, but it rolled a 12 naturally, so that's cool. So 12 damage. Alright. The situation is
still
under
in the
control.
danger zone. Hold up. I took danger zone off you. I didn't mean to.
Danger zone. Yeah.
But I am going to take stunned off you because that's the end of combat. That is the end of
keeping the game
combat.
going forever.
We will go ahead and take a bio break right now.
Yeah.
Everybody can go use the restroom and whatnot, should they need to. And we'll be back in just a bit. I know it was a break, but you know what? Squid, describe that kill for me.
I mean, yeah, I think exactly as he just kind of makes a joke about, I love ordnance so much I sometimes forget I have basically actual rifle. Aims it and then fires it straight through the cockpit. Just a piercing shot directly through the cockpit of the mech, and whoever was in there is no longer there.
I'm sure that Amelia breathes a sigh of relief. As she
Ringo,
is,
thank you.
being
Ringo thanks you.
in her own hole. Okay, yeah, combat has ended, and here you all are. Before anything goes down, is there anything anyone's going to do, like, immediately? No question, this is what I'm doing immediately as soon as the last guy goes down.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. Well, no, I didn't fire it. Never mind.
Yeah, technically you didn't fire it because...
Alright, I'm gonna try to spot for anything like odd.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately examine. Actually, if no one else is rushing for the control console in the corner, I'm going to do that.
Everything looks normal to me.
Yeah. Don't move. Don't move that far, Squid.
Can I undo? Whee!
I am a dummy. I
you-
can't do a forward player. I just fucked up. Sorry, that was my fault.
What did you do?
I use full repair. I can't use full repair.
No,
That's
you
not a
cannot.
thing.
No.
That's my fuck up. Shit.
Get a radio in if possible and say I don't understand what's on these screens I'm looking at.
Here, I can put the, you were at, what, 4 heat?
I am, yeah.
1 structure. Were you at max HP with 1 structure left?
I don't believe I was hit after that.
Okay.
I can't restore structure here, can I?
You were
No.
hit twice while stunned, I believe. No, that was
You were...
yeah, that was you were hit twice while stunned. That caused a system trauma. You armament redundancy'd, and then you did not take any further damage. So you're
Yes.
at max
Okay.
HP.
I'm
and
at
one.
max and 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your stun would fall off at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't full repair. You could stabilize to get rid of your
I can't
heat.
pull my Mac. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Sweet.
And then Papa Bear, you can move up to like 3 movements.
Yep. Do you mean 3 units or 3 moves?
Movements.
Oh, okay. So that would be 12.
Yes, Nightfall, you see nothing out of the ordinary, just some boxes. Death Breeze, what are you doing over here?
Probably, again, radioing in to say, hey, I don't understand what's on these diagnostic screens by this mech. I'm gonna start taking it out of chains now, and then start taking it out of the chains.
I think with what you say about that, MZ will pop up on screen.
Some of those are just normal diagnostics. A couple of them look more medical. I don't know why they'd be on a mech Be careful, there might be a pilot in that mech.
Oh, now we find out.
When I move closer, can I, like, try to spot to see if I can tell if there's, like, anybody on the inside?
Yes, you may.
Alright, so, move closer and then roll my D20.
And reaches out, just strangles.
From what you can tell, you don't see anyone inside.
It doesn't seem like it.
Also, just so you know, this is a 2-size mech, and it occupies this space, and this space. So, just so you all know, because it looks like it goes outside of that.
Okay. So being right up on it would be here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up on Spooty.
Zadie will come up on the thing and just go, Papa Bear, if you can get into on that terminal, I can start trying to break in and see what we're dealing with.
Roger that. You want me to do that now?
Darren will pop up, and
If we're able to get both things, I would like to try to get both. I would suggest that, Dingo, you get out of Mongrel and you hop in this new thing and take it out of it.
Yo, I'm upgrading from pink to naked. Alright.
Circle of life.
We can always paint this one pink later.
Since it's big, it should be able to fit Ringo, I hope, in the second seat.
Sarah will come up.
No, she won't.
No, she won't. Never mind. So yes, Papa Bear, go ahead and roll a system. Get up there to it and roll a systems check for me.
Sure. Ooh. Oh, the 20's right there, video game.
Yeah.
Alright, you do not seem to be able to get into that at the moment. If somebody else wants to go over there and try, you can.
Hold
But
on, the problem is running Linux. My daughter taught me how to use this once, and I've totally forgotten.
That's so fucking valid. Fuck that. You either use Linux for life, or you can't just use it once.
You have to fully convert to it, or else it
Yeah.
does not work for you. It's like a paladin's
Exactly.
religion. You should lose all your powers if you bounce.
Linux.
I will say, Nix, if you want to go over there and try to help with that.
Sure.
That way we have 2 over there and 2 over there. That'll just be easy. Wrong direction, Nix.
Oh.
No, not through the reactor!
Yeah, through the reactor. Exactly, straight through the reactor.
I would like to fire a mortar shot right here through middle. Just drop into center of it. Straight line.
So yeah, if you just head over there. That way we have 2 on each. It's just easier that way. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Demise and Mongrel. I guess Demise if you're trying to break the chains that are on it.
Mhm.
You 2 are having trouble. So yeah, if you want to roll some attacks, you both can do that if you want.
Okay, sure.
To break the chains. There are multiple chains chaining this thing to it.
Oh, that was only a 20.
So the one from Mongrel
that's
just
one.
straight up doesn't hit. Neither does that one. The 12 does hit. And breaks 1 chain, but you have 3 more chains to get through.
I'm about to bust out this
all right.
thermal lamp.
Calm
and just
down
fucking-
with your rolls, please.
No.
Y'all are just rolling and rolling and rolling. Calm down. While you all are doing that, I need a systems check from Papa Bear.
No, you do not. This is my worst stat. Why we keep asking for this? Here you go.
It's everybody's worst stat. Okay, that's in. Zadie pops up.
I flipped the USB upside down and then it went in. It's simple problem. It's 50-50 chance.
But I already tried the USB upside down. Try it again.
Just flip it again. Just keep flipping it. It'll eventually go in.
Zadie pops up and just goes, "All right, we're in, Papa Bear. You're just gonna have to stay there for some time. If you move away, it's gonna break connection. So I need you to stay there for as long as possible. It's going to start encrypting, and I am getting in. And then, okay, so you two rolled 2 more. Those both break 2 chains, so you have 1 more chain to break through.
God damn.
We're just both over here wildly flailing at these chains.
Yeah. That's a 17. Beautiful. That's better than mine. Oh my god. Slap those dice. Slap them.
Alright, so, yeah, Demise, you break the last chain. All the chains are broken, and you are free to try to get into this mech.
I'm gonna, like, get as close as possible and pop my hood. Make sure Ringo is on its Pokeball chain, and then I'm gonna jump my way over to the mech.
Okay.
Assuming that
That's going
there's
to
like
take you
something to
a bit. It's going to take you a bit because that's like a full action to get out. A quick action to get it, move over, and then a full action to get back in. So, Demise, is there anything that you're going to do, or are you just going to hang out next to her?
guard my ass.
Just kind of hang out and guard her and make sure she's okay.
Okay. Nemesis, are you just sitting? Are you just sitting right there where you are? Or did you move once Papa Bear got in? Aurora.
I just kind of stayed here.
Okay. Alright, you can kind of hear Zadie's click-clacking on the other side, and then she just goes, "Oh! Alright, gang, I just got pinged, so I gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Stay there for as long as you can, and try to download everything that you can. It'll download and it'll send it to me. But I gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Orc Squad being called in on my position. I'm out of here." And then she clicks out.
I bet Sadie hit one of those like really hardcore porn websites, and they just instantly flagged her. Like
And then Sarah comes up. Squad, it looks like there are things have lit up across the board. It seems like reinforcements are being called in on your position, but they're going to be a while. There's nothing like that other one. Like, this is actual, like, transport ships transporting lots of mechs coming in. So, try to get what you can and get out as soon as possible.
Roger, roger.
And as she stops talking, you all hear a voice. Not a voice that you all heard before. And you hear, "If I were you all, I would get down on the ground." You all have one turn. You all know something is coming. You all know that you can avoid this thing as target locks reach every single one of you. You all can avoid the target lock by going prone.
Going prone.
If you go prone, Papa Bear, that will break connection.
Alright, so I have one turn to do something?
Yes. But going prone will be your movement.
Do you wanna change the voice modulator off of thing?
Didn't know I had it on. Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
Let me see my thingy.
You all would have heard her voice clearly. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No worries.
Whatever system lock is on me is not something that is in line of sight.
No.
Didn't think so. Why would I be allowed to push buttons? That would be cringe.
Would be cringe.
I'm gonna use my turn to stabilize and just be ready to react to it. I'll probably handle it by bracing.
I'm gonna be still jumping across trying to get into that other back.
Okay. Well, I will say that you're in that mech.
Oh, okay.
So you have. Let me make this viewable to you. All players limited. Lily is the current owner. So yeah, you have.
Where did you put that?
It is below players. It is not in any of the.
No, I don't have that.
I don't see it.
Might have to drop it into player mix for visibility.
Can you see it now?
I cannot.
Why did it not save the changes?
Hey, there it is.
Okay,
Cool. Alright. Oh my god, it exploded.
Oh.
Jesus.
Dingo's dead. Got in, it immediately exploded.
Yeah, it's on stress 0 currently, so I think it just died.
Whoops.
Fuck, amazing.
Hey, it's around 8
okay.
HP.
Cool. Do you want to drag my player into the pilot slot? I think that should be something you can do. Maybe? I don't know. Hey, there we go.
Okay, as you entered into it, as you enter in and you start to turn it on, you hear this voice, tell you, if I were you, I would get down. And then, and you see a target lock come up on you. You actually, I lie. You don't see a target lock come on you.
Yay.
But the other 3 do. But as you are booting it up, it doesn't seem to work correctly. It doesn't just have like your, like Windows startup. It like as it comes up, it just goes, you see binary, like you just see a bunch of binary come up on all the screens. This is 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, all that just pops up everywhere, and it just like it's rapidly going through everything. And you hear this sound in your in there of like it's just like everything that makes noise in this cockpit makes the loudest possible noises that it can make. And then it all goes silent. And then you just see on the screen X-001. And most of the instruments don't seem to be working correctly, but you can pilot it.
Hey, so how's the new mech?
I think it's a pop-pop.
You need to probably get down on the ground or not.
No, definitely hitting the ground.
Or not.
So wait, did you say that my character didn't hear any of that?
You heard
Or
it. You
But I
heard
heard
Target
it,
lock isn't locking you.
but the target lock isn't locking you.
All right, cool. I'm not gonna get on the ground, but can I grab my main weapon and thing off my other mech to have it on me?
Can you grab your mounted weapons off of it?
Yeah, just like instead of like ducking down like the rest of everyone else isn't going, or possibly whoever's
Can
going
you
front.
do that? Can you just grab mounted weapons off of another mech? I don't
If
think
it's like
you
in
can.
hand? Okay.
I
have
don't
to-
think you can. I didn't read anything for that, but I don't think that you can just
Yeah.
grab weapons because they are fired via mounts. And I think they have to be mounted in.
Well, because I have my main weapon, which is just a sword in its hand, was what I was thinking, just to grab like something.
Technically mounted?
I have no fucking idea.
I think no matter what, it's going to be an improvised melee.
Okay. Oh, good.
Because you're going to be, no matter what, you're going to be manually swinging your mech's arms. It's not going to be targeting or anything like that. You don't have any kind of targeting on this thing whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why is my passive shut down?
Oh, because you've been shut down.
Okay.
But-
That's really worrying. Oh, good. Easy. Alright, I'm not gonna worry then.
Okay, so, yeah, alright, so, Demise, you're going prone. As you said. You're prone. Nemesis, you're going prone.
Yes.
Horse you rode in on.
I am not going prone.
You
I'm
are
just
not going
to-
prone. You are
Yeah, I'm
staying
gonna-
standing.
Whatever happens, I'm just gonna brace for it.
Need to double check here.
Question. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The soft cover effect being locked onto?
For this specifically, no.
Okay.
We just take it.
As this is a seeking weapon.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I like that number.
Alright, that's going to be a hit to Mongrel. And that is going to... it's also going to, because this is a burst, that is going to also hit you two. Ooh, it's a crit on X001, so 6 damage.
Jeez. Alright.
And
Should have parked further away.
that also would have exploded at Nemesis, so I'm gonna roll it. Alright, that's a hit to 6 damage to Nemesis.
Great.
Oh.
Okay, you all, after that volley came out, you all know that it came from here. And
From where?
from here.
Okay.
And this character, as this mech flies in, oh, that is, I am targeting. It's not what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She flies in, and she flies in, and then she looks up at you and goes, "Well, at least some of you dogs still know how to take orders. Seems I'll just have to beat some manners into some of you."
Ruff, ruff, bitch.
And as that happens, she is going to, let's see. She's going to Hellfire Projector 2 of you.
Through the reactor?
2 of you?
Through the reactor.
Okay.
What?
I thought I saw your mouse integrator thingy on outside, and I was just like, damn, she's brave.
So this can target 2 areas at the same time. And hit you all twice. Well, it can hit the Sagramartha twice, but it can only hit Nemesis once. So this is going to go on to both of you. I need to double check. Okay, and then, alright, it's going to roll this one, which is targeting both of you. Alright, it's going to crit Nemesis, which is going to do a lot of damage. Alright, so that is 3 energy damage and 5 burn to both of you.
That takes me to 0.
I'm gonna brace that damage.
Let me double check. The fire is burn. Oh, that's it. Wrong thing. NPC features.
And then should I roll my structure damage thing?
Yes. Okay, so yeah, with burn damage, you do take the burn damage now, and then you'll take it at the end of your turn.
Is that doing heat or is that doing HP?
It's doing HP.
Okay. So you take it now, and then you also take it again at the end of your next turn?
Yes, and then it will start, and then it will keep going until you put it out, I believe. Let me double check. Glossary, burn. When characters take burn, it has 2 effects. First, they immediately take burn damage, ignoring armor, and then the character marks the burn they just took. At the end of their turn, characters with burn marked must roll an engineering check. On a success, they clear all burn currently marked. Otherwise, they take burn damage equal to the amount of burn they have currently marked. Failing the engineering check does not increase how much burn is marked, it just prevents the currently marked burn from being cleared. Also, if a character is hit by multiple sources of burn, the character still only makes 1 engineering check.
think I understand.
Okay, and that was a crit, which this character does something different. You take plus 1d6 damage, Nemesis, but you would have hit. You're good, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
So if I brace this, how much of each of these damages am I taking?
Let me see what brace exactly does.
You're gonna take double damage.
Have damage heat of an attack, including a tech attack, and then incur the -1 on further attacks.
Where are you?
Hmm.
I was trying to find you. I'm trying to. What is your brace action?
It's a reaction. All mechs have brace. It's not custom ability. It's just a default reaction.
Have you been doing that? Specifically that? Have you been specifically using brace?
Yeah.
Because that forfeits your next turn.
Because he used it.
No
the
more
last time he used it
reactions
was
until
his-
the end of next turn, and only one quick action next turn. And what I've been doing, the one time we did it, I only took the one quick action because I used the quick action to rallying cry. This last time I braced, I used heroism to remove that penalty.
which was last session.
Okay.
But it doesn't forfeit the next turn, it says only one quick action.
There it. Oh my god, I've been like searching for it in here, and I don't like the action economy page on CompCon. They need to like have an actual order to it.
Yeah.
You count as having resistance to all damage, burn, and heat from the triggering attack, and until the end of your next turn, all other attacks against you are made at +1 difficulty. Due to the stress of bracing, you cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on that turn, you can only take one quick action. That's all you can do.
Yes.
You cannot overcharge, you cannot move, you cannot take full actions or take free actions. You only get one quick action, and that is it.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what we did the first time, because the only thing that I did.
I know,
the
you
last
used a
time that I
brace
used it was
here.
Rallying Cry.
You used a brace over here, and we didn't take that into account.
No, that was heroism.
That was heroism.
Without heroism. Once per scene, the Sagarmartha can brace without sacrificing any actions or movement on its following turn.
Okay.
And I declared heroism on that one, which is why I'm not doing it here. I'm
Okay.
just doing a regular brace here.
Gotcha. This is with difficulty. Oof. That's full miss on that. So you will take 2 energy damage and 3 burn instead.
And
From
all of
first
that
one.
goes to heat, I believe? Or all that goes to HP, I mean.
Yes.
Okay, so that's brings me to 7. I know burn goes through armor. Does energy go through armor?
It shouldn't.
Okay, so then 1 energy and 3 burn.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, and then with that, she is going to shoot a missile launcher at you all.
I have a question. Can she not? That'd be great.
I would really appreciate it if she didn't.
Yeah.
Alright, so -1 with the horse you rode in on, and nothing on Nemesis. Alright.
And
Alright, that is a hit for both of you, so 6 damage to both.
And that's regular damage, so 5 for me.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's still like having turns.
Okay.
Anything?
It is you all's turn.
Oh, free action to cry, right?
No, I don't get free actions on this turn. No crying.
I need. Well, you're gonna have to use some fucking.
I will
That is
not
standing
use
up
my
as a
quick
quick
action to
action.
cry.
How much health did the mongrel have left?
10. So it's technically still alive.
Okay.
It's down to 4, I think. I didn't reduce it, but because it dealt 6 damage, I think. on
Yeah,
that
it
hit.
did.
So yeah, it's down to 4. Yeah.
Wait, we should get away from your nearly exploded mech.
So yeah, it is you all's turn. Remember, at the end of that turn,
I've seen this mech before. Squad, you need to get the hell out of there. Do not fight that mech. You cannot win. That is shock and awe. That's one of the Furies.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. I think you said fight mech?
Aurora, you would know that the Furies are 3 noble sisters that have joined the military full time.
Yeah.
Did not just do their their mandatory service and leave.
Wait.
They are like the pride, like one of the prides of the Outer Republic military. These mech pilots are like some of the best in the Outer Republic. If you give me a D20,
Yeah.
Aurora, let me see if you have anything relevant. I don't. You would, but that's fine. That works. You know who pilots Shock and Awe. At least you don't know, like, you may not know the name, the exact name, but you know the pilot's call sign. This is Electo.
Electo.
Yeah.
Hey, I know this mech. This is Electo's the pilot. We need to get out now. The Furies are not to be messed with.
my goodness.
Okay.
It's like,
Y'all get out from over there.
yeah, that's like, can you do?
No, I mean, I'm screwed. I can't go anywhere. But you all can get out. That's fine. I'll be right
I'll
behind you.
go one way,
probably.
I'll go the other.
So yeah, you all can take your turn.
Can we?
Amelia,
You can.
get that thing out of here immediately.
Oh, to stand up, what's it take?
Oh yeah, fine.
That's a very good question. I didn't think about that before I did
Thanks.
this.
Thanks, Kiki.
Give me just a second.
Also, you made them go prone and then you attacked them anyway.
No,
The prone
the
was
people
to
who went
avoid
prone
the volley.
broke the lock on.
Okay.
The problem
you
is
know,
the 2 people who went prone were
you need
next
to
to
use
people
all
who
of
still
their
got shot.
standard movement to get up from prone, which is bullshit. I mean, it makes sense, but it's bullshit in this current situation.
Yeah.
Cool. You did this, Kiki. If we lose, it's on you.
What?
If I die, I
If we
die.
lose, it's on you.
No, it's not on me.
It's all on you. Alright, so Squid.
Why do you want to kill us?
I mean, I'm already boned. Escaping is not an option for the Sagarmatha, so.
Because, yeah, you need to get the data, don't you? But the data is physical. You can't just, like, download it and send it, can you?
No, the longer I stand here, the more data she gets.
Yes.
And I already don't have a turn because I only have one quick action on my next turn, so I'm not going to do anything anyway. So I'm going to spend one turn buying you time to get that mech out of here, and the three of you are going to run, and then once I've done that, I will start running after that, and if I die, I die. But that puts me behind all of you, and it gives me one last turn to get as much data out as possible before I leave. So that's, right now, at this point, that's the best possible case scenario.
Are there any weapons for this mech around?
No.
Wow, I hate it. Alright, cool. I believe you forced this on me. You've railroaded me into not being able to do combat. I
Fully railroaded you.
fucking hate it. It's bullshit.
That's what I do. I
You
railroad.
do.
I am the
That's
most
what you
railroady DM.
You are.
You too.
What the fuck is my? I have 6 speed at least. Thank God. Cool. I mean, yeah. The only thing we can really do is do a triple move, right?
Yup.
Triple move. Get the hell out. Are they fully expanded, or do they get to have more turns?
They get to have more turns.
Oh, fuck off. Cool.
They get 8 attacks per turn, fly speed of 6. They get 7 turns every round. All of their weapons are sneaking, homing, accurate, and reliable 17.
Okay.
They roll 3d20 when they hit with an attack. They crit on any number above 15.
I don't know. I feel like, Demise should probably try and get out first.
Yeah, sure.
Or... Oh, sorry, Nemesis. Nemesis should try and get out first, sorry, because they're in fire range. Along with...
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, if you get away
Sorry,
from me as fast as possible,
Yeah.
that makes you safer. 'Cause I can't do anything. I'm already cooked, so you need to get away.
So I can do 2 more movements.
Yeah, it's another 10.
No, you can't.
Oh.
Go back
Why?
to where you was just were. No, move your movement.
Oh,
Your first
What,
movement.
they have threatened...
They have Overwatch.
oh.
Kiki, I love you. But it feels like some fucking bullshit. It feels like some bullshit.
Ignore the Sagarmartha on that. Ignore you, the horse you rode in on. Nemesis takes 6 damage.
Oof.
I'm about to fucking throw my mech into this reactor.
That's
I was
another
about to say, blow it up.
another system goes down.
4 to 6. A system of your choice is destroyed. A
Oh, there goes
system.
my smoke charges.
Yep.
Drop the music system.
Yeah. I gotta keep the air conditioner going though.
Not my music. But it's hot in here.
Crew should hydrate.
I'm
Because they're about to
I'm
die.
dehydrating right now.
Now what? Can I make my other movements?
Yes, you can. You cannot do that movement because
You're going
you
within
would
their
get
range.
you would
Yeah.
get stuck
Oh.
here. So move back to where you were, which was here. Here. Yep.
So,
I believe that your system that you have allows you to fly with your
Oh, yeah.
you can fly whenever you boost, so you can like just fly over this if you want.
Okay, I'll fly over that.
Straight 10
Yeah.
down. Hell yeah.
Yum.
Okay, you can also use your initiative if you want to, because I don't think you have.
Yeah, I'll use that.
To get another
Moving
action.
out of here.
Yep.
Did you want to actually get around the corner there?
Oh,
Yeah, you,
yeah,
Because-
right.
Sorry, one up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
That
Because
would
I
give you
believe,
soft
could've
cover.
done it. Yeah, which
I'll
was
take it.
thoroughly needed.
Okay, you all still have a turn.
So they don't have a turn right now, or
No.
That's-
I'm
that's
gonna
what- oh.
I'm gonna take this one,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use my literal only action to just put up covering fire on them. So they haven't paired unless they move.
Heat or burn. Ooh. Hello.
Okay. All right. I don't think that counts as an attack, does it?
Covering fire? Nope.
I
Just a
haven't
quick
attacked
action.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Fuck this up.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay. It is going to. Oops. Hey, how I always have target on.
Don't stop targeting us.
2, 3, 4. It's going to fly over here. You said that gives you an attack, right?
Yep. That lets me fire the anti-material rifle. We're not targeting the horse. We're targeting you. And I don't think that does anything else weird.
I
Just
believe
that it does half damage.
I also believe that it does the attack.
During
Once
the
it-
movement. At
yeah.
any time during the movement. If it's not
So,
moving into
okay.
cover, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so when would you like to attack it? It's going to move to here.
I think as soon as it leaves its...
Okay, so I'm going to move here, and then you're going to
Yeah.
do the attack. Okay, that's a hit. It's going to use barrel roll to make that miss. And then now it also launches chaff with that barrel roll and has soft cover.
Are all going to be using its tech attacks? That's interesting.
Oh, I forgot. We forgot. The horse you rode it on is on fire. Make an engineering check.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. I'm actually good at this, so it's fine. Nailed it. That +1 coming in hot.
All right, you take. I believe you had 3 burn.
Yeah, which is... Yeah, you want to know a fun fact about that?
What?
Nothing.
That
There's
you-
nothing fun about this scenario.
That you take 3 more
Are
burn.
you overheat? Or...
Well, because I had 3 HP, so...
Oh.
I explode.
Okay.
Oh.
Where do you eject?
Where do I eject? Into the wall and hope it kills me. How's that sound? I think it's 6 spaces in any direction.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to make the assumption that I will say that for you, for the staying in the area, when your mech is destroyed, that's gone. That's done. But also, I will say that you got that shot off, just to make it look like you got a shot off, I guess.
Wow, she's literally saying that this isn't a real combat and it's just supposed to
Yeah,
look
no,
like
right.
one. What? I believe from what I saw coming into this facility that there's only one way out and that this area leads to a dead end.
From what you believe, you only saw the one way in.
I didn't see a lot of like connecting hallways and stuff, right?
Yes, the hallway from this direction was just the one hallway. You don't know what's beyond this way. You don't know.
In that case,
There could be another exit, but you're not sure. Do you want a recommendation?
sure.
Because you are you keep aiming this direction. She is flying that direction.
Yeah, my hope is just that if I took cover behind that pillar that she'd focus on another mech instead of me.
When your mech gets destroyed, she's gonna keep flying in that direction. She stopped her movement early. She was going to stop her movement early, but because you got the shot off, she's going to keep flying.
Then yeah, I think I'll probably eject towards this door anyway. My goal being to try and get basically as close to these boxes as I can. So probably just to here, essentially.
Okay. We are going to put Peter Malkovich on the map.
Oh my god, look at him, he's so tiny.
A man the size of a small mech comes out of the medium-sized mech.
And your mech, can you set your mech to... Did you set your mech to
sure
0
can.
structure?
Check this out. Explode.
Let's go.
Let's go! Peter flying through the air on an ejection seat. Let's go!
Alright, and she's going to continue her movement. I believe she was here, and I believe the shot happened here, so she's going to continue her movement this way. And then she is going to boost over to here. And she is going to take a shot at Mongrel.
You leave my mongrel alone.
Why did you park so close to us?
I had to do some mech on mech action. I think I'm gonna like park far away for that. Jeez. Alright, do
How
your
did
least
she...
worst.
No, okay, no. Your mech is technically stunned, so that does hit. But that is going to hit all of you. So I should have targeted all of you, but I'm stupid, so...
I mean, I did it too, so don't feel bad.
I think you should just leave it as it is. Okay, alright. See how it is.
So it's 6 more damage.
Fuck, alright, here we go. Let me see what happens. Do we lose the thing? Yo! Impaired. Whatever. That'll do.
Alright, now it is going to be you two's turn.
Easy. Alright. I'm literally.
Oh,
just
Mongrel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mongrel is going to explode. So you two need to get out of there.
Fuck. Oh, has it exploded yet?
Yeah, it's not. It's going into meltdown.
I'm going to eat, and then I have another 4. So wherever that is.
Okay, you're out of there. All right, Demise.
Cool.
No, it takes movement to stand up, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. So you still have 2 extras, and you could use your overheat or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
would
no,
have to
I was
overheat.
gonna overheat to move.
Let's go.
Just to give you all some, if you want to get, Papa Bear out of there,
Oh, right.
uh,
I forgot.
Me just on foot? Big man, slow on! This is why I use mech!
That is 100% my fault.
Sprinting through a field of corpses and
He
destroyed
can-
mechs.
he can, climb onto your mech.
Okay. If that's the case, I might not do that if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That is fine.
Redo. Let me redo. I'm sorry. I can move 18. So that's 12. And another 6. Cool. Cause yeah, I can't. How far away is that? That's definitely within 50. Why doesn't this thing have a core thing of fun time?
A core thing of fun time.
like the
It's-
Everest can do.
I actually don't think you can use that core
Ugh,
or any of those because you don't have the license for this mech.
oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Well, I end there then, because I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Everything. I guess I got disconnected for a second.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't hear anything. Sorry.
Demise, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use the movement to stand from prone. I don't know how to remove it. And then gonna boost from.
Oh, I did not realize I had both of you set to prone.
And then do the overcharge to move the other.
You could move 5 more without overheating, without overcharging.
Oh.
You can move.
Cool.
You can do 2 boosts.
Boost. Because movement get up boost twice.
Yeah. And then you
I'm still.
could overheat to boost more if you
Get out.
wanted to.
Yeah.
To get out the door.
Mm-hmm. Are there any distractions while I go get Peter would be amazing.
You're right.
If they were both, if Demise and Nemesis are next to each other and I rush through, could I literally just push everyone out as I come back through? Grabbing Peter.
Please do not be using mech as battering ram while I'm riding on the outside of it. Would be greatly appreciated.
You could.
Not to be using Peter's body for battering ram is not purpose. I am large for unrelated reasons for battering.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna run all the way out to the door this time, actually. I think I'm gonna hang out here in case, like, other person up here moves around too much. I can still be in the room, do something.
I mean, I guess Dingo is gonna explode. So rip. Sorry, Mongrel. It's gonna explode, not me.
Yeah. Dingo is going to explode.
I'd like to. Yeah, can Papa Bear use self-destruct actually? Real quick check on that.
But yeah. Well, alright. Is that all of us then?
Yeah, I should go back
yeah.
to Papa Turd Order.
Not yet.
No! No! I get to roll still, apparently, for some reason. It brought me, I don't know why it brought up the fucking... You should roll for 0 structure damage.
Alright, it is back to you all's turn.
We'll be alright if I take the first turn here.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
like-
a good idea?
Who knows?
Maybe you should wait until the mech is in range for you to jockey.
Well, I assumed that I was going to be the one picking them up, not them literally, like, jumping on
Jockeying
my leg or
is a
something.
pilot action?
Against enemy mech.
Jockeying is can be done to allied mechs as well. A willing mech, you do not have to roll. But it is on you. I don't know if you can just pick a person up. I don't know if there's an action for just picking up a person.
I mean, that mech doesn't have any weapon systems installed, so it's got 2 free hands.
Not a hand.
And also, if she can't pick me up, then it takes her a turn to run to me, and then a turn for me to jockey onto her, and then another turn for her to run out.
I mean,
So it costs us an entire turn to do it the other way is the problem.
well, I guess you could move and then hold an action. Prepare, like prepare
Yeah,
to jockey,
prepare.
or she could
Once I get
prepare
close,
to
yeah.
move once you are jockeyed.
Yeah, I think what I would do is I'd just do 2 moves, and then prepare to jockey, so that she can move to me and then use the rest of her movement to just leave.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
And then, yeah, I have
Alright.
enough from that. Yeah, sweet.
Okay, so that's your action. Okay, with that, I am going to mute myself as there's going to be some NPC stuff going on.
Alright.
So the pilot of this mech. My lord, it is done. They have it. Yes. It will be done. Yes, my lord. And with that, she moves this way 6. And then she fires.
Absolutely.
I need to remove the targeting tab. I don't know why it is targeting you two. I don't want it to target you two. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright. She fires a missile into a very specific place here in the reactor. And you all start to see that the reactor definitely took the damage, and then she flies this direction. And then you hear her Well, at least some of you know not to bite the hand that feeds. Ta-ta! And it's back to your turn.
I feel like she's intimidating me specifically. Like, come on. It's
I do not have comm system on my person. I cannot hear what's going on. I'm running for life. Please to be picking me up now.
She keeps making bloody dog innuendos, and I don't like it. Not innuendos.
Innuendos.
Wrong word.
Are you so horny for the enemy pilot?
Are you not?
A little bit.
Go! It's your turn.
Well, ugh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do the grab thing. Before anyone else does anything, because I'm a person like that. Cool. So I'm gonna grab them.
Alright, Peter Jockeys, you still have whatever movement was left from that first movement.
Yeehaw.
Yee and haw. And then, yeah. I'm gonna move and... 8, and then another 4 out with Peter. Peter's just gonna slide through the wall like we do.
Okay, you'll have one more action that you can do. One of you can take a turn.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna get the rest of the way out of the door. I didn't hit that wall, you didn't see that.
Okay, you're out. Okay, she's going to go over here as Aurora. As you see her start to fly away, she kind of looks over and like you kind of just see her look at you and give you a dainty little wave, and then she rolls and then flies out.
Figures. Alright, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out, fam.
You all
Fam, I'm out.
you all get out and you all start running. As you all are running, you can hear alarms in the bunker. Different alarms, not the alarms for when you came in, but different alarms, definitely. Reactor and meltdown alarms going off everywhere around you, lights flashing. You all haven't heard much of anything on the radio since that happened. And as you all exit the bunker, you all can see the albatross flying towards you all. And it comes down in low. It reaches down and grabs X001, and I'm going to need Nemesis and Demise to make a check for me. I believe that this is going to be... Kind of check this be. This might be an agility check from both of you.
That's AGI, right?
Yes. All right, both of you succeed for the time being as the albatross starts to fly away. You all hear behind you just and then a shockwave hits you. I need everybody to make a hull check.
Are you sure, everybody?
Yes.
What am I making a whole check with? I don't have a mech.
Make a hull check with your body.
That is not... Yeah, it is over here. Here you go. Here's my body. My body's handling this.
Better than
Great.
my
Papa Bear, literally more stable than a robot.
All right. Well, funnily enough, the two of you that rolled highest didn't need to roll as high because you are being held on to. But sadly, as the shockwave hits you all, Nemesis and Demise, you fall off of the ship and you land in the jungle. I do need both of you to roll. Both of you roll an agility check.
Oof.
Fuck.
You're great.
Nemesis, roll 1d4. Demise, you take 1 damage. Nemesis, you take 2 damage.
HP not structure.
Yes, HP.
Okay.
You two are in the jungle. And you hear a slightly panicked you hear a slightly panicked from the cockpit.
Just fuck. We lost 2 of them. You're gonna have to make a run for it. You're gonna have to make a run about 2 clicks north and book it. Because there are people hot on our trail, and we can't leave planet with you all still on your mechs.
2 clicks north.
On it.
2 of you that are still on the ship, you get carried by the albatross to a small clearing where you land. And that is where we're going to leave it off today. Yay.
You're all the best.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Later, Gators.
Bye bye.